What is happening, everyone? Metal Levite Alex back with some more Ace Combat 7. We are in the final act of the game with a few more missions left, and I'm really pleased with it. And recap: last couple of missions. Well, we went and attacked Verbonti, a mission from the fourth game, Shattered Skies, and turns out Erusia also planned their little contingency too, where both Osea and Erusia destroyed each other's satellites, causing a domino effect of space debris to bump into everyone else's, essentially causing a mass blackout, which has caused the war to go into utter chaos, with also a civil war with conservative factions of the old government of Erusia fighting the current radical ones. We found out that the radical faction had developed drones from Belka Belkan technology. Belka, which was a huge which played a huge part in Ace Combat 5 and Ace Combat 0, Unsung War and Belkan War. And their use of drones has spiraled out of control to the point where now some drones are probably even acting on their own. And we learned also that one such drone had been used in disguise of an Ocean aircraft to kill President Harling, making Trigger look like the murderer when he really wasn't. And Schroed, the princess has also got shot down too at one point, and we also learned that she was in her speeches were nothing more than a scapegoat as a distraction, and the story has really gone off the rails, and I mean that in a good way. It's mass chaos. You had to fly up to units to identify whether they're friend or foe, and it's just great. Like, they really went into uncharted territory, and at the same time also retreading familiar storytale territory, but doing something different with it. Like, I've got to be honest, when the whole peace talking princess came on the scene, I admittedly deep down was like, okay, they're reusing that trope. The old, the princess or royalty nobility trope, who's like, the one that spreads peace. You have to stop fighting, blah blah blah. That level of Lacus Klein Gundam Seed stupidity. And just when I thought it would continue to run with it, nope, the game slapped it across the face and has, everything and complete it turns around and slaps that sentiment across the face. Like, nope, that naive bullshit is not flying in this game. Literally and metaphorically. So yeah, all that talk of peace and whatever just did not work. And the fighting just escalated to like chaotic levels that would make even Jeff Goldblum raise an eyebrow. So yeah, things have gotten weirder, and we had that awesome night mission which explained everything, and then we went to go find a base on Tyler Island, which had a mass driver launcher rail, which was also in 5. So yeah, this game is like in multiple ways a sequel to 4 and 5. It's insane. And so now we're trying to retreat to an old base and try and regroup.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
Well, the Balkans did, well, plunge a world into
The princess
war in
sat there
5,
looking
so...
miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
As you do.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it.
Yeah,
At the cost of his own life.
the Osprey turned around.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
Huh.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think that thing should be destroyed.
Aw. Yeah, when Lost Kingdom, yeah, his Osprey turned around instead of leaving, and then it got blown up
It's time
way
for the
back.
briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. But we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support.
So another escort.
Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
So, clear the way first to make way for the transport. Shalaji Castle. Mostly ground with some air. Another correction I should make. Apparently, I had it wrong. Resident Evil 2 Remake does not come out tomorrow. It comes out Friday, which is odd because I'm so used to, AAA game releases being released on Tuesdays, whereas I can understand independent games, much more middle ground titles like this being on Fridays, but that's not the case. So, either way you look at it, I have more time than I thought, so I'm definitely gonna have more time to do more with Ace Combat 7 than I initially thought. So I might do I might either try to do the last of the missions tonight, or save the last one for tomorrow and spend the next day or so after that maybe showing off the multiplayer. In fact, that's what I think I might do. I didn't think I'd have the time to do it, but since the game has multiplayer, I think it's only fair to show it off too. All move. Oh wait, yeah, I got that. That's the Queen's thruster. So yeah, either finish the game tonight or tomorrow, and then continue on till Friday with the multiplayer. See how it works, and hopefully it has people playing it. Now, as for what airplane I want to unlock, the high-spec laser. Might do the F-15 or unlock a Delta Wing. Maybe both. What is this? Pulse laser. I think I'll do the 15. Yep, streaming dead. Yeah. The F-15C Eagle. One of several variants of the Eagle. Boeing's masterpiece. Still in use today, I think, by the Air Force. No, wait, I wasn't done. F-15E. That one has been used in a lot of other games. The Strike Eagle. It's a double-seated version. So, okay. Mirage. And the Gripen, and then there's the Typhoon, which ends the Delta Wing tree. Actually, no, there's also the Rafale. So I could go either way, really. standard missile speed. Ah, I don't have enough cash. Well, either way, right? F-15, a large twin Eagle, twin-engine air superiority fighter that boasts excellent performance results. Nicknamed the Eagle, it has great speed, maneuverability, and endurance, allowing it to dominate the skies. One other thing, don't think I unlocked the... No, I don't want to do that.
It's time for the briefing.
I want the pulse laser. Ah, 40,000. I shouldn't have wasted it on this. Gonna have to beat the mission first. Says it's an air superiority fire, so it probably doesn't have... No, it doesn't. So I need something with more anti-ground bite to it. I either want to do the Sukhoi 33 or the A-10 again. I think I'll do the A-10 because I have a feeling this has happened in previous games too, where you go in to clear out the opposition so that your follow-up forces come, but when they do, enemies come out. So I hesitate to pick something slow as slow as the A-10. You feel me? Ground defense. Yeah, I either want to do this or Terminator. And I love the Terminator. Nah, the Terminator is air superiority. I've done the Hornet at least twice. So I'm going to go with something else. Wait, this is an anti-ship missile, right? But it can be used on ground targets too, right? I think I'll do the 8. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'll do the A-10. And if it doesn't work, I'll pick something else.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Lost Kingdom.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Target locked. So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies.
Fire!
That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Husha.
Eat Vulcan.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
You know, the Vulcan cannon is so large, it stretches out to the very... almost to, like, the very end of the aircraft. It's that big of a gun. And powerful.
Since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Locked on.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
Rifle. Target acquired.
Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base?
So what's this faction split from the mission military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vassalage, which neighbor Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
Retreat! Our tank can't take on a fighter! Stop the car! It'll make us...
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
They have more aircraft! More planes incoming! Fire more missiles!
Bandit has a lock. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Strider 1, target eliminated. Target is in machine gun range.
They're bombing us! We're unable to use the SAMs! Help me! Protect the base!
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. They've been paid for what they did to our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone building and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Friendly has been shot down. Enemy got away. Hit them with AA shells, they'll come down. They're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. They've taken out more than half. There are more enemy aircraft, but one is causing us the most grief.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in... Enemy on your back. Target hit.
All of our infantry fighting vehicles and tanks are gone.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Taking evasive action. Enemy has fled. Locked on bandit. How come we keep missing?
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Locked on.
Missile. 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 Why aren't Quinn and the others airborne? We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Target locked. Are you sure? Just getting reinforcements.
It's in machine gun range. New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Uh-oh.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. Once we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
Where do they come from?
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Keep the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Soul Squadron. Weren't they at Fermanti?
Violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of the leaders at Fermanti. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit. Enemy on your back. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider 1, target acquired.
Yeah, I'm too slow. I can't keep up with them.
Let's finish it before King gets here.
On you.
King?
Target locked. These guys are pretty good. Enemy on your back. Enemy on my tail. Locked on bandit. These guys expect us to surrender? I'll kill them myself. I'm out. Ejecting. I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto. Roll's been hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
What the? What is that?
Miss, as expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
It's him. Oh no. Wait a minute. I recognize that aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. I can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person.
Yeah, I am not equipped to fight him with this thing. So I'm starting this all over again. With a different and far better airplane. I knew something was going to happen. I knew it. I just didn't expect it to be this. Okay. In that case, I am going to pick something better. Either this or this. I'll use this. Actually, something that can match him. Yeah, that aircraft he's flying, I could have sworn that was an Ace Combat Zero, and the character Pixie, who was your wingman for a time in that game, came back to fight you with that. Okay.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
It has more than enough special missiles. And I honestly want to try laser. So it's going to be like an airplane lightsaber battle. Okay, let's do this again.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target.
Oh, the Terminator looks beautiful in this lighting.
Priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
I paid attention to the, I paid attention to the preview, stuff as the game's loading. Apparently they used the Unreal Engine 4 for this. And it looks great.
Locked on, Bandit. So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Don't stop the car. It'll make us an easier target. Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position.
Yeah, the mission was not going to be as simple as I thought it would. I have to dual wield against Mihai, and he's in a much more powerful jet. I wouldn't have been able to do anything with the A-10.
They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know. So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Missile. They have 4 aircraft. Missile. 4 planes incoming. Missile. Fire more missiles.
Strider 1, APC destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Missile.
There you go already. Pay for our scouts.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone building and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engine. Everything's on fire.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
Clear Quinn and the others airborne.
Confirm destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target was not struck.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Okay, that went well even without anti-ground missiles.
Get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron airborne. Shoot these invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood it. You are in violation of Shalashi airspace. Turn around and we'll force to shoot you down.
This is the OCN Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the Snowards. It's absurd for you to talk
Ah, he rammed me. Son of a
You bastard.
suicidal SOBs.
You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Whoa.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Quite the maneuver.
Target hit.
They should have left just like we told them to.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Do this.
Target's in machine gun range.
Damn it.
Enemy on your back. It's at the leader. We can take him out, King.
They took out Strider 1.
Okay, how is it that I did better with an A-10 than I did with this thing? Shit. Are you kidding me? I have to do all this all over again.
Forces are in the region ahead.
Ah.
Eyes here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Okay, apparently there's checkpoints for not everything.
Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
Fox 2.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Husha.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
But what are they talking about? They already are firing on us. He's confused. I know. Strider 1, target eliminated. Target locked.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base? There aren't that many. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalashi used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Baslij, which neighbored Shalashi.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched.
Hit them with AA shells and they'll come down. They have more aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles. Target destroyed. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me! Missile squad, no.
I love the sunlight
Coming
on
up on the
the
castle.
aircraft.
Let's hurry
How
up
it
and capture
glows.
this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Fire the SAM at once.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Taking both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines. We're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. Now for the town. There's more enemy aircraft, but one is causing us the most grief. I heard about three strikes when I was in
Locked on.
attacking. Fire split and the others airborne.
Enemy on your back. Bandit has a lock.
Missile fire. Evading. Still in the fight. I've lost control.
Irving Strider 1 destroyed target.
All of our infantry fighting vehicles and tanks are gone.
Locked on.
Fox 2. Target acquired.
Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us!
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
We lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on. These guys are blinding us.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
AA destroyed! We're sitting ducks! Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battlefield is not get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood it. You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Monte.
You bastard!
You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Locked on.
trigger.
Welcome. I know. These guys are pretty good.
Too good.
Raven hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Okay, now he's coming.
This, as expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, we have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
Here he comes.
High-speed projectile launch enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Mihai. Team squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Bandit is down.
I gotta focus on him, on Mihai instead.
High-speed projectile launch enemy aircraft.
Railgun.
Testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Mihai. Team squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on. Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
It's a trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. That just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then to see if he's truly worthy. Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. We found out a unit probably made themselves a new toy. Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with Mihai taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong with me. They have purpose in the cosmos and the skies. And they're what the United Force should be fighting against.
Railgun is firing again. Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a
Oh,
miracle you're not
he
in a
hit
million
me.
pieces.
Bad news. Its accuracy is increasing with each shot. Take it down as quickly as possible. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Get closer.
The railgun has been fired.
Beyond the limits of machine assistance, I say.
He got me again.
High-speed projectile launch enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, guide you. I'm not that person. Yummy. Hostile Gene Squad will be retreating. Those fighting will be advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Trigger, the rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through.
Welcome. It just cost us our lives.
This is working. I gotta get close to him.
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
I gotta get close enough where my missiles don't miss, and when he stops moving as much.
Fighting on your own.
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then to see if he's truly worthy.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. He sure knows you didn't come and made this stuff with your toy. That bastard's moved there, but he minimizes the damage even when he's built.
That's not it.
Keep firing those missiles until you blow them to pieces.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with Mihai taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong in the blue. They have no place in the cosmos or the skies. They're what the most legitimate Air Force should be fighting against them. Not bad. This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've felled every last one of them.
I got him.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him.
I did.
Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
So he shot them. So he shot him down.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead.
That was a tough one. Okay, so Mr. X is shot down. Let's settle this
The
trophy.
resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
That's gonna be a tough question. be. Bleh. Okay, gotta go, I'm gonna go take a quick break, and I'll be back to do the next mission. Whew. Be back in a sec.